Hello again. Today I have a small Christmas box I want to share with you using Want2Scrap's Nestabling and Nestaboard. So let's get started. I started with the grand impressibilities, and with the watermark stamp pad, I covered the impressibilities completely. Then I cut and embossed my little box template and the labels 1 dies that matched the Nestabling and the Nestaboard and placed them on the grand impressibilities, making sure that the cutting edges of the dies are facing up. Now I carefully removed my cardstock from my dies and covered each piece with white embossing powder, then heat set with my heating tool. Like the previous banner project I made, I used the acrylic paint dauber and went around the edges of my Nestaboard, and I made sure to put some on the top. I put it on the top just in case I don't line my paper up completely to the edges. And when the paint is dry, I added some glossy accent to the top of the Nestaboard and added my cardstock and then my Nestabling. But don't forget to use a bone folder and smooth out the glossy accents. Now I'm ready to work on my little box. I added some aggressive tape on all the tabs as shown, and then started putting my little box together. After you have each tab taped in place, I again used my bone folder and pressed where the tape was, just to make sure that everything was secure. And do the same for the box top too. I cut some silver cord for my bow. The length will depend on how big you want your bow to be. I also tied little knots at each end of the cord because it has a tendency to unravel. Then set this aside till the very end. Now the best part of the project is adding the Nestabling. You gotta love that bling! And it coordinates with the sizes of the Nestaboard and the labels 1 die. Because I make all my flowers the same way, and I've shared that process in past videos, I won't do a step-by-step today. But I love making pretty little white flowers, adding some glitter, scrunching them up for a more dimensional look. I found these leaves at Hobby Lobby, and I cut the base off so they can slide up underneath my flowers. I think that my flower sits better that way. Now let's put everything together. I used 3D glue dots on the small Nestaboard and attached it to the top of the little box. You may notice I have a 3D glue dot on the very top of my box, so you need to add that too. Then add more glue dots on the bottom of the box and attach it to the top of the larger Nestaboard. Phew! When I made this video, I didn't have satin to place on the inside, so I used a small paper doily, just for the time being. Remember the 3D glue dot we had on top of the box? That was so we could attach our leaf. Now place another glue dot on top of the previous glue dot, kinda to the side as shown, and attach your flower. After you tie your bow, add another small glue dot and attach it up underneath your flower petals. And that's it. I have more pictures of my finished projects to follow. I had fun sharing this with you today, and I do look forward to next time. Bye now.